After logging into the cPanel, next you'll navigate to databases and you'll select MySQL database wizard. Then on step 1, create a database. You just create a database. Of course, you create a username. You can just write a unique username that is not obvious. For instance, we can use our example here, which contains different characters. Also, the password need to have different characters. So after that, you create user. Then once you create user, you give the user all the privileges to be able to select, create, or delete actions. So once you do that, the database will be created. So you go and confirm on MySQL databases. You'll see your database and the user already created. Then after that, we navigate now to create now to call the WordPress. So now you can just call, because we created a subdomain called demo. So now we're going to use the WP admin to call the WordPress configuration. Now, as you can see here, we have the user interface for WordPress. You select the language, then you click let's go. So here on database name, you put the database name that you created. This will include the prefix for the domain name, as you can see there. Also, the user has the same prefix. Also, on password, you put the password that you created when you're creating the database. So the other part of database host, you can just leave it at localhost, and the table prefix can just leave it as WP. Then run the installation. So once you've run the installation, now you can give your website a name, depending on the project you're working on. So you can just give the name of the project. So in our case here, we have that. And then you can create a user who you'd be using to log into the backend of the WordPress. So of course, you need to have a user and a complex password so that someone cannot be able to hack. Then now you can put your email address just in case if you forgot the password, you can be able to reset it from there. Then after that, you just install WordPress. And it will only take a few seconds, and after that you'll be able to see, or you'll be able to log into your dashboard using the username and password you created recently. Then voila, now you're here on the dashboard. So here on the dashboard, you can be able to see a lot. So you can see there's a quick draft, WordPress events, site health, status. You can uncheck those to remove those on the dashboard. So as you can see here, we have a small notification about PHP. So to solve that, you go back to the cPanel and select the PHP version, because it's requesting about the PHP version. So sometimes, like as of now, we are running with PHP 7.4 and above. The 7.3 and below, they have been deprecated. So here we need to select PHP 7.4. As you can see here, we have 7.3 as current. Now we need to select 7.4 and you click apply. Then once you've done that, you go back to WordPress dashboard and refresh, and the error is gone. Now here, as you can see, the dashboard is quite plain. There's nothing much. So the next step would be probably to go to appearance and themes and select a preferable theme that you want to work with. So here we have the default themes. Then you can click add new. If you have purchased a theme from Evanto, you can just upload directly there, or you can use the pre-installed themes. Like for example, you have Astra and Bloxy and etc. The ones you prefer, you can use. So once you select that, it will install and then activate. So once you do that, automatically the theme you've selected now, it will be as the active theme. Then now you can be able to customize the theme. So if you go to visit site, you'll be able to see the front user interface of the theme. So here, as you can see, it's blank because there has been done no configuration, not configuration per se, no customization have been done. So for you to do so, you go back to customize and give it some time. And then you go to, as you can see on the left hand side, you have all the options. You can see there's global.